Excellent moment to every one of us today. Again, it's the Wednesday. Today we are here again, the sixth day of August 2025. Today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday in the global clusters, we have our genuine love revolution. We are saying instead of NSAS, instead of end bad governance revolution, and other protests that have never yielded anything positive to us as a people, to us as a nation, we are calling ourselves in the voice of the global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. We are saying, let us go for genuine love revolution, where we treat ourselves with love, with kindness, with empathy for nation building. I welcome every one of us. A very big shout out to the 001 Genuine Love Revolution in person of Ambassador Olayinka Afolabi, the global president of Wayward Foundation. And of course, we greet the 002 or Genuine Love Revolution in person of Cluster Cypran Nwako, our relationship coach. We greet every one of you. We say excellent moment to every one of you and to everyone joining us on YouTube, on Facebook. We say thank you and thanks for joining us today. Everyone in the studio, I can see you. Welcome to another exciting moment of the Genuine Love Revolution for nation building of the global clusters. As our custom is, we'll introduce ourselves as we dive in into today's deliberation and exposition in our topics in the Genuine Love. We introduce ourselves to the Genuine Love Revolution video promo. Host, kindly share the video of Genuine Love Revolution as we dive in. Thank you.
Love is the most powerful force for change. Welcome to the Genuine Love Revolution. This movement is about embracing love, not just as a feeling, but as a transformative way of life. It begins with loving yourself, extends to those around you, and radiates outward to the entire world. Through kindness, empathy, and compassion, we can build relationships that truly matter. This revolution calls us to lead with our hearts, to see the humanity in others, and to create a ripple effect of care and connection. Imagine a world where every act of kindness inspires another, where empathy becomes our daily practice, where compassion binds us together. This is the power of genuine love, and it starts with you. Each small act, every warm embrace, each helping hand, these are the building blocks of a more caring and empathetic society. Join us at Global Clusters as we ignite this revolution of genuine love, inspiring a more caring and empathetic society. Love is the answer, and the Genuine Love Revolution is calling you to action. Visit theglobalclusters.org and be part of this transformative journey. Stay tuned for updates on the revolution, and don't miss a single meeting. They're vital to building the world we all deserve. Let's lead with love, starting today.
Yes, let us lead with love starting today. It is the Global Clusters call again. Today, like we have it every day, we come, we deliberate as a global community coming together, showcasing Nigeria to the world, showcasing Africa to the world. And of course, we are doing great things here, and of course, we are great people. It is the genuine love revolution, and today uh, as we always do, whatever we do is about love, allowing the love to start from you yourself and making it spread across. A nation that is filled with love, that's saturated with love, is a nation that is bound to develop. And a nation that's lacking in love is a nation that is still struggling. You know, like the new president used to tell us, used to teach us and tutor us that he has the opportunity to travel around the globe, and there's something unique that he sees that makes this country, developed countries, actually develop. Is how they love each other, how they treat themselves. Is love. You see people coming together to help themselves, to support themselves, and we used to talk about this genuine love starting from yourself first. When you love yourself, it will be easy for you to love another. As it's been said, love thy neighbor as yourself. Nobody want to hurt himself no rational person, no sane or logical person, irrespective, want to hurt him or herself. So you can love yourself to be easy for you to love others. So without wasting much of our time, we're going to be looking at self-love and self-worth in nation building. It's love day. So we'll be looking at self-love and self-worth in nation building. Now, nation building starts with strong individuals. That is why every day, like, we want to kickstart. We always kickstart our week early Mondays. Because this side of the world, Nigeria, is like Monday morning is like our, especially in Lagos, it's our day whereby we set out the week and we have the energy to move on. That we have our week starts with our mind every Monday, 9 o'clock. We can start with a right mind and a strong mind to be able to manage whatever is coming for the week. So nation building starts with strong individuals, and self-love and self-worth are the foundation of personal strength. When you love yourself, no matter what, you're gonna overcome it. You won't want to take your life or end your life or be despair or be discouraged in the face of situation. Keep going. The self-love and self-worth are foundation for personal strength. You cannot build a nation if you do not first believe in your value. There's no, like we always say here, you know, a nation is not just a geographical location. It's not just a point on the atlas on the globe. A nation is about the people. You know, and it's not just about the natural resources they have. There's that. Even the human resources is so important as the natural resources, because if you have so much in the land and the people cannot harness it, so we're having issues. That's why we talk about us not having the problem of resources, but the issues of resourcefulness. So we have to believe in our value. I have to believe in my value, what I stand for, what I represent. So there's no nation that can be built if you do not believe in your value as an individual. This cuts across everything about nation building, about we Nigerian, especially about we African. All right. What is self-worth? What is self-worth? We say here that self-worth is the belief that you are valuable just as you are, irrespective of my skin color, irrespective of my language, irrespective of where I am valuable. I am awesome. You know, irrespective of my hair color, my eye color, or whichever I am, you know, I am just valuable the way I am. I should just believe that. That's self-worth. Believe in myself. I am worthy. I am awesome. you know, and it is not based on achievements, looks or status. Self-worth isn't about what you achieve. It's that, yeah, we humans, as economists say it, our needs are insatiable. No matter how much you earn, you still want to own more. So, but self-worth is not just about what you achieve or your looks or your status. You understand? It's not about your class. You know it's it's about accepting your identity and believing that you matter. Accept your identity, whichever. If you are black, if you are white, if you are green, if you are American, African, Caucasian, um, Jamaican, Arabian, just just beautiful. Whoever you are, you don't need to be someone else. That is self-worth. It's very important. Accept who you are and believe in your identity that you are awesome. You are great the way you are. And what is self-love now? Self-love means treating yourself with kindness, care, and respect. You care for yourself. You be kind to yourself. Um, you made mistakes, forgive yourself. Some people, they are so hard on themselves. Just accept your human nature. They're just human. They're just trying. accept yourself, treat yourself with kindness, care, and respect. You respect yourself. You're going to be seeing how this can be done, that is about self love, about ourselves. Ways where you can do this, you set healthy boundaries. When you realize that there are some people that they don't know how to love, or you know, we used to talk about that here, that people that are not treated or trained with love, they don't have it, don't expect them to give it. You understand? So when you meet people like that and they just want to be narcissists, they don't want to hurt you, they don't like people to be happy, just keep your bay, keep them at bay, and then set those healthy boundaries. Not that you are keeping grudges or creating enemies, no. You just set healthy boundaries, and everybody will be fine. I think we will learn that in our last conversation in humanity revolution. Also, another ways we can do self-love after setting healthy boundaries is saying no to toxic relationships. Some relationships are abusive. There's some relationships that is not working. You don't need to manage yourself there. And talking about toxic relationship, it go beyond man wife, it go beyond the spouses. Even there's some groups in your peer group, like friendship, you know, it could be from male to male, female to female, and at work and all that. Some people are very toxic, and they just want to make you sad. You understand? And they want you to be sad always. They don't like to celebrate you. They don't like you being happy. They just want to see you moody. You understand? They will just if they see you being lively and happy. They don't like it. They just want to make you feel down. You understand? So those kind of people, you say no to them, you stand your ground and say no because of your own self, not because you are trying to create or fight anyone. Now, another way we can show self-love is pursuing what helps you grow. Most of us, we have something that keeps us going. We have a passion. Understand? The passion could be cooking, it could be helping people, it could be studying, it could be music, it could be pursuing your goal, your career. All those things, they are self-love. Not just you want to see yourself growing, you want to learn, you want to see yourself scaling new heights. It's very important that you put all this together. You understand? That all those things, when you do them, it makes you assume yourself love. You understand? You you set your boundaries. Everybody know that, okay, here is the limit. You understand? And don't be any issues. That's self-love. And how is this important? Important is nation building. People who know their words make better decisions. Understand? You know your words. You choose the right people to roll with. Um, you don't mix up yourself with drugs. You don't do things that will jeopardize your integrity, your person, your future. It's very important. You look at yourself, look at where I'm coming from, where I'm going to, what I am in right now. Does it align with my purpose in life? To help you make better decisions about um, the kind of people that you roll with, and the kind of people that you mix with. Understand? It's very, very important. Um, when you know your words, you understand, it makes you make better decisions. Then two, it makes you treat others with respect. When you know your words, you treat others with respect. It's very, very important that we know that you treat others with respect, and you stand up for justice and progress. You always want to pursue what is right. You only want to pursue what is right because you know your worth. Very, very important for us to push this across, for people to know that, okay, as individual, you know this, we teach this to others, we let others also see the importance of this. It helps everybody to work together, respecting ourselves, making the right decision and better decision, helping us to grow as a people. We stand up for justice and progress. We see what is right, what is good in the society. We want to pursue it through, we want to follow it through, want to give it a voice, want to magnify it, want to let people see that something good is happening here. You know your words. That's what we pursue in the global process. And we are saying that a nation filled with self-aware, confident people is strong, united, and innovative. When we're aware of who we are, I know my worth, I know what I carry, you know, it makes me have confidence of myself and make me want to work, collaborate with people, and want me to create things and make things work and fuel me with great optimistic, you know, about the future, about what we are building, and plus we are building something better because we love ourselves and we know our worth. Then understanding confidence, all these will help build our confidence. When I know my worth, I love myself, and it's gonna build my confidence. Now, confidence is the courage to try even when uncertain. We just want to give it a push. That's confidence. Give you courage to try even when you are not even sure. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see how it goes. It's that. And it goes through, how does it grow? It grows through learning from failures. Understand? When you fail, when we have a setback, you believe that, oh, I've learned from this, I've made effort. It's very good for you to make effort and have some setback than just folding your hands and be scared of the uncertainties. So that's where confidence comes. You just take that step, that you just take that leap of faith for whatever you want to do in life. And as you learn from your past mistakes or past steps or steps that you took that doesn't work, you learn from that and that you won't make that mistake again and you learn from it, you grow from it. You are building your confidence. And another way we can build our confidence and how we can grow is celebrating small wins. When you set a goal for yourself, it might just be simple task. It might just be maybe you wanna do something. You set an agenda for yourself. Okay, today I'm gonna do my laundries. I'm gonna do my homework. I'm gonna study. I'm gonna study even if an art day, and I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna reach out to this person. I'm gonna do this task. I'm gonna write this email. I'm gonna reply this email. I'm gonna send message to this person. I'm gonna call this person. I have this task. This pending task I have to clear. When you're able to do that, you celebrate yourself. It's not until you kill at any part, you understand, before you celebrate it. Even little things, that shows that you are growing, and all these help you to build your confidence. Then another way we can grow our confidence is speaking up and contributing ideas. That is why the Global Process Platform is here for everybody to see that they are worthy, everybody to see that they are loved. That's why every time the platform is open for everybody to hear their voices, to share their own experience, to come see that we are in a community whereby your voice matters. Instead, that is what we do here in the Global Clusters, and that's what we preach every time. And it's part of what we engage in. Understand that's every time when we are here, we allow everyone that's with us in the conversation to hear their voices. We open the floor for the whole world to hear their voice through text or through voice. We are helping them to see that they value and everybody is valuable and everybody can actually add their voices to what is going on. And with that sense of belonging, you see everybody growing from their own, growing and coming out of their shell and seeing themselves better. What all this does is to help an individual identify, identify and discover what they have inside of them. Most people they have the talent, they have the skill, but they feel like they are shy. They are not shy. It's because they have been shut down before. You understand? They have been shut up before, maybe while they were growing. They were not shown that love to make them express themselves, make them see themselves as being better. Most of the time, this happen most of the time, especially to our children when they are growing. We tend to just see them as an element to be seen and not just to be had. And if a child is not well nurtured from that stage, the child will become an adult that is scared of what they have, of their own word. They won't even know their word. They will only be tools around, because they have been shut up while they are growing. You understand? So here in the global cluster, we want everybody to speak up, and it's open for everyone. Either you're a child, you're an adult, you are aged, or you are youth. The global clusters want everybody to contribute. So as you speak up and you contribute your ideas to conversations, you build your confidence, which will make you see yourself as being valued and being loved. And that will go to your mind and see yourself as someone that is being valued and someone of interest that people can reach out to, that you can always express yourself. You see yourself as being valuable, and that will have a ripple effect on your self-esteem. You see yourself growing and having a better esteem of yourself, high esteem of yourself, seeing yourself as very important and valuable. And when you see yourself as important and valuable, you begin to love yourself more, you begin to see your potential. You understand? All these happen. Some people just shut you down. When people shut you down, you don't need to react arrogantly. You understand? You continue to make your impact. You may continue to make your voice heard. Making your voice heard isn't just about the vocal alone. It's not about the verbalization. It's not about the speech alone. So make your voice, your presence felt and heard by what you do, by your action. See yourself as valuable. You understand? Irrespective of whatever happening, even if nobody believes in you, you see yourself as invaluable. Continue to hear and your point of view and continue to act right. Continue to add value to whatever is happening around. And in no time, people are going to see you, wow, because you have seen yourself as worthy. You have seen yourself as you love yourself. You have seen yourself that you have something inside of you that cannot be stopped. So irrespective of what the environment or any element or any kind of people trying to shut you down, you see yourself as valuable, being loved, and you express yourself. Understand? When you have two individuals, one coming from a home that are allowed to express themselves, to be free, that they show that they are loved and worthy, and you have someone else that has been shut down. If they should grow, when they grow as adults, you're gonna see the difference. It's gonna be so clear. That's why you want to use the platform, this global clusters platform. You want to use it to embrace and cluster everybody irrespective of your class here. In the global clusters, there's no status. Just that we are all here to make ourselves better. That's why it's a consortium of professionals or those that want to become professionals, of technocrats or those that want to become technocrats, of entrepreneur or those that want to become entrepreneurs. The ambassador, the global president, the founder of the global clusters, did his own best through his passion and burning for the whole world, especially for Nigeria. He want to bring his own people, his own friends, that they should adopt others, see value in someone, and help this person see the value in themselves, see potential in someone, and help that person discover this potential, help this person to develop this potential, and help this person to deploy this potential to the world, and we are going to be fine. When you do that for anyone, they're going to see that wow, they are worthy and they can be a better person. And the whole world, before you know, everybody, the reason some people behave the way they do, it's actually because they feel like they are not loved, and nobody cares for them, so they just want to create the scene and the attention compulsorily by force. You don't need to do that. first see yourself as someone valuable, see yourself as someone worthy, instead, and then from there you're gonna like people, people that will value that your words and that make good of helping you see your words and helping you grow with it. All right. We've talked about confidence, self-worth, and self-love. Excuse me. And we're going to be looking at overcoming negative self-talk. Sometimes um, we are being wired, to think that, excuse me, we are being wired to think that we are not enough or we can do something. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sometimes we might think that we are not worthy of something, or we can't do something based on where we are coming from, or based on what we have experienced, But there are some ways that we can overcome this. By We need to overcome some negative talk and some negative thoughts about ourselves, or what we think about ourselves. We have to speak right about ourselves. We have to continue to talk right to ourselves. Sometimes you want to do something and you doubt yourself. Sometimes you feel like, can I do this? Am I enough? Can I do it? Do I have the ability to do this? Understand? But with you verbalizing the right thing for yourself, is that it makes you see yourself in another light, in a good light of mind. Now, overcoming negative self-talk. Self-talk is your inner voice. It is building or breaking you. This inner voice will tell you, you are not enough, you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't have the ability to do this. You understand? But you have to replace all those negative talk, all those, sometimes all these um inner voices, sometimes they are echoes of what we are growing up with. If you are the type that grew in an environment or in a background, if you were bred in a background whereby you were talked down, that you can't do much, you can't amount to much, um you are good for nothing, you are not valuable. Now, that statement, have a way of haunting you when you become an adult. Now, those are the voices that echo to you when you want to do something as an adult as you are growing. Those voices are the voices that will tell you that you can't do it. It's not your own voice. No, you have a voice and that is full of great potential. You have a mind, you have the ability that can do so much. In fact, what you can do as a person, as an individual, is so much that um you when you do it, you ask yourself, am I the one that actually did this? The human capability, the human capacity is so much. The human brain can do so much. That's why you see some people, they can do 5 things at the same time and they could do it well. You can see some can do three, some can do two properly, and they'll still find time to manage themselves and time and do it well and still be fine. Understand? So we are wonderful people as individuals. Those voices that are telling you that you cannot do it, those voices they are echoes of what you have been while growing. So you have to now take responsibility to recreate your own thoughts, because these thoughts, they can either build you or they can break you. Because they can make you scared, they can make you don't want to try because somebody said you are a failure, before. So that thought might be coming that you might fail. So um, instead of thinking that I'm not good enough, you understand? You just have to replace them. Yeah, these thoughts will come. It's normal. You can't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight all those thoughts. You just need to do a kind of substitution. You just replace it. You understand? When the thoughts of I'm not good enough is coming to me based on what I've consistently lived upon while I was growing, based on what I've had consistently while I was growing. So instead of I'm not good enough, I'll replace it with I'm learning every day. Tell yourself I'm learning every day. Instead of saying I'm not good enough. Yes, you are not doing it right well, but tell yourself, verbalize it to your mind, even if I'm say it. Instead, say it, replace it into your mind that I'm learning every day. Understand? I'm learning every day. And that will push you. That will push you and motivate you to learn. It's just the truth. Understand? And as you are learning, you keep yourself you keep yourself humble to learn. Understand? As you are learning, you are removing your inability. Understand? Your inability is being reduced as you are learning to do it better. So when you replace I'm not good enough, when you have the ideology, so when you have the mindset of the negative thought of I'm not good enough, that statement alone will never make you make any effort. That is the truth. You don't want to make effort because you have believed that you're gonna fail, and that's gonna make you hate yourself. You won't love yourself because you don't see yourself as worthy, you don't see any value in yourself, and you hate yourself, and that's what makes some people commit suicide. That's true. Because when you love yourself, you don't want to just take your life. You understand? Some people take their life because they feel like they are not worthy, they can't do anything, they can't amount to anything, their peers are ahead of them, and people don't see good in themselves, in them. Even sometimes their own family member, their blood, sometimes lose trust in them. All those things make them really dejected, frustrated, and depressed. You understand? But you, you own yourself. So you own your thoughts, and instead of saying that you are not good enough, you can say, okay, I am learning every day. Another statement we need to replace, I will fail. Yeah, I am an educator, I'm a teacher, and I used to experience this every time. Sometimes when it's time for co-curricular activities like the sports and the likes, and you call some students to try some sports, some games. Me, I cannot do it, so I don't know how to do it. I will fail and all that. That mindset used to irritate me. Like, wow, just give it a try. You understand? So that's what I used to encourage my own students. Like, okay, instead of saying I will fail, just say I will try. And there's never a crime in trying. There's nobody that will incarcerate you or arrest you for trying. Yeah, they'll make fun of that is just a challenge. They'll make fun of me. They will say this, they will say that. You understand? And it's not their fault actually. Those kids, that's how it has been while they are growing. Any little mistake at home, the parent, people around will start, you know, mocking them and making them feel small, and they don't want to feel like that's why they're adult. So it will play in their mind. To just come to their mind and they go, I'll feel I don't want to try. So we, as custodian, we as individuals, we are telling the world right now that instead of saying that, okay, I'll fail, let's encourage them to say, okay, I will try. Even you yourself, I will try. When you give it a try, you know that you are learning. And instead of saying uh, I'll fail, just say I will try. And if I fail, I will learn. It's just when you cultivate that into yourself every day, you realize that you are moving one step at a time to be a better person. You understand? Just instead of saying I'll fail, just say I will try and tell yourself inside of even if you don't say it, tell you because everything starts from the mind, everything starts from the thoughts. You understand? You say you can, you are right. You say you cannot, you are still right. But we should just have for us to see ourselves as being loved, being valuable, is that we have to put it to ourselves that okay, I will try, and if I fail, I will learn. You learn from all your mistakes. That's the best way that we can see valuing ourselves and continue to grow as individual. And as we see what's in ourselves, we need to love ourselves more, and we have continue to grow more, and we have a better nation. That's very, very important. Now, what are there are some steps that we can take to build self-worth? What are the steps to build self-worth? There's so much, but we just note some because of our time. So steps to build self-worth. Number one, know your identity. Know your identity. No matter who you are, like we said earlier on, no matter your color, no matter your race, you are a Nigerian, you are African, you are beautiful, you are awesome, you are intelligent, you are great, you are valuable, you are worthy, you are worth a million, you are a jewel. It's that inside of you are potentials that money cannot even buy. You understand? Know who you are. Don't get lost in other people's shadow. You understand? It's very important you know your identity. Know that you are not a mistake. No matter what anybody tells you, you are not born by mistake. You understand? You are never an accidental ejaculation. You are someone that is worthy, irrespective of your birth situation, irrespective of the background. Know that you are here for a greater purpose. Understand? The time might be different for you to achieve what you want to achieve, but you are going to achieve it when you find the value in yourself, when you identify the greatness yourself. Understand? So still value others, identify who you are, know your identity. You are not a mistake. You are awesome. You are wonderful. You are great. Then how to build self-worth again. Acknowledge your strengths. You know the things you can do. What are the potential? What are the things that resonate with you? You understand? What are those things that you can do and continue to do? You understand? You can write them down. Those are your affirmations, not what people are saying to you. You understand? Not what people are telling you. Most of us, most people, they are so engrossed about what people are saying about them, and they forgot about themselves. You understand? They don't even know themselves. They don't know what they carry. They don't know the power and the potential that they carry. So it's very important that you acknowledge your strengths. Know the things that resonate with you. Where do you generate your strengths? What's that thing that you do that gives you power, that keeps you going? Is that I am different from someone else. Because I'm different from someone else doesn't mean the other person are not worthy. No. Everybody, our differences, our differences is our great asset. You understand? So everybody coming together, know your strengths, know what you are. You can write them down to be a kind of affirmation and assurance about you, who you are. Then celebrate progress, not perfection. That's number three. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Celebrate your progress. One step at a time. You're gonna make it. Understand? You're gonna make it. If you are consistent, if you don't stop moving, you're gonna make it someday. Celebrate your little progress as you are learning from others. You understand? Learning from your mistakes, learning from mentors. You continue to grow, and we have all this in the global process. Every day, we just celebrated our first anniversary. We continue to grow. We are making progress. You understand? And as you are making progress, you are not the kind of person you were yesterday. You've learned from yesterday's mistake. You are moving forward as an individual. You continue to grow. Yeah, you can't be perfect. You are human. Understand the value of your human nature, and you continue to grow, continue to progress. Yes, that what is important is not what you are comparing yourself with others. What you are doing is that how am I now? Am I different from who I used to be yesterday? That's very, very important. You understand? So you check your progress. You don't need to be perfect, you understand? But as you grow further and you tick, 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 tick your progress, you look back, look at yourself, wow, this is me. I've changed so much. That is the best way to build your self-worth. And number four, you surround yourself with people who lift you up. That's how you see. That's why you build yourself up. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Some people, they know the potential you carry. They know the gift you carry. but they won't support you. They want to pull you down. Maybe they are scared of your shining or your greatness. I don't know. But surround yourself. It doesn't need you don't need to be among nobody. It's not compulsory that a whole lot of people love you. No, no, no. It's not compulsory you're in the midst of 20s. It's not compulsory you are popular among many people. You understand? What is very important is that even if it's five, three, you're gonna have as your clique, your friend that knows your word, are ready to support your dreams. That's what we have in the global clusters. In the global clusters, if you have a value to deliver, come. If you don't have anything to deliver, come. You are going to get value. There are so many value embedded in the global clusters, waiting for everyone to tap. And the value in the global cluster is just too much that when you meet someone, anybody you are connecting with in the global cluster is someone that is of value. Is someone that is ready to learn. If you are great in what you do, you come, you see someone to mentor. If you don't even know what to do with yourself, come into the global clusters. We don't pull anybody down here. We don't criticize anybody. In fact, if you want to speak your dialects, please come. You are free. We have people that will interpret for us. Yeah. It's not compulsory. I'm speaking English because I can speak English. If I can't, if the next person I want to facilitate there is an Hausa man, also be it. It's gonna go all through speaking Hausa, and we're gonna have a Hausa cluster here interpreting for us. Even if it's gonna be an Igbo, we're gonna go ahead and say that. You understand? So we are here to support ourselves. We are here growing together as the people. Of course, another way by which we can build our self worth is serve others. When you serve others, it helps others boost your value. Helping others boost your value. You understand? By volunteering, assisting people. It's not every time you do things for money. You understand? It's not every time you do things because you don't get reward. Even by volunteering, helping people, even if it's just they are assisting the elderly to cross the road, even if it's just assisting the younger ones, the school children to cross the road. They are things that are very, very people see value in you. You see value in yourself. You see that you are putting impact into the world, and the universe is serve you back as you continue to do that. So when we serve others, you understand, it goes a long way by helping boost our value. Very, very, it goes a long way. You understand? That's why we have volunteering groups, that calls people to come volunteer. When you volunteer, it gives you the avenue to network, to learn, to build, to add, to add value, to add your voice, to add your own effort, to doing something with just a better cause, not the one that you have to destroy, let's go protest and all that, causing mayhem and trouble. Not that. You understand? But by looking at, that's another way she can help others. There are several ways. Even from our homes, we have some kids that parents are not well learned, and you have the opportunity to be learned. You can assist those kids with their homework, with their schoolwork. You understand? Yeah, we are in the holiday right now. You can gather some school children, give them some tutorials. You understand? It goes a long way. You can never be forgotten. Never. Apart from the kids and seeing you as someone that is when we value, the universe itself is gonna pay you, for what you are doing. You know, it goes a long way, and supporting people with the global clusters, it goes a long way to help a lot of people from whatever predicaments they might be going through. Now, we are talking about self-love and self-worth, nation building, and how does this, all these, what are your own role in the nation building? How as a nation, as we have said, a nation is not just about uh, a geographical location. A nation is not just about a point on the globe or on the map or the atlas. It's about the nation, and it's about you. You know, you and I make up a nation. So it's very important, very, very important that our role in this course, of nation building is believe in your purpose. I should believe in my purpose. We are born to make a difference. I wasn't just born by mistake, irrespective of where I'm coming from, irrespective of my background. I'm not a mistake. I'm awesome. I'm here to make a difference. And my difference is from everything. It's from my voice, my thinking, you know, my creativity, my innovation. That is how I am living my purpose. Supporting a just cause, supporting a world that is a better place. Why do you think people are so excited when a child is born? Because they felt like, wow, maybe this is a new generation that will do new things. Look at the faces of technology, of modernization. You know, People are growing over time. Things are changing. People, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, these were new generation. They were not old people. These were younger people. You understand? So you were born. I was when I was born. They were hope. The world was hoping that, wow, this is something new that's happening in this world, on this earth. The same thing as you also. You were created when you were born. You were born with purpose, and your purpose is to make the world a better place. So let's continue to do that. Let's believe that irrespective, like I said, time might be different. Time of manifestation might be different. But before manifestation, you believe in yourself. You are working on yourself, seeing the greatness in yourself, and you never stop believing in why you are here to make a difference as a better person. Now, under your role also in nation building, when you see your self worth and now you love yourself, use your talents. They are your tools for change. So many. I am an educator. I'm a teacher, and I've been able to, in my course of experience, I've mixed with I've taught in the nursery, in the primary. Now I'm teaching in the secondary. So I've seen that every child has different purpose, different talent, different gifts. There are some that are beautiful in singing, in cognitive, in running, in sport. You know, and there are several ways by which we can harness these talents in our children. There are several domains of learning. We have the cognitive, we have the affective, we have the psychomotor. The cognitive about the book reading. Some people that are medical, they are our engineers, our doctors, our teachers, and the like. Those are the cognitive, those that can critically think, use their brain. And we have the affective also. These are talents. Some people can think, they can be on a matter for so long. You understand? And while we have some in the affective, these ones are in the entertainment, the music, they can sing, they can relate with people. And we have the psychomotor, those are the one in the sport. You understand? Look at what is happening in sports today. Sports is the money in spotlight now is great. So all these are part of education. So we shouldn't just uh, cage our children or limit them to just the book alone. Let's harness their talents. Even you also, there are so many greatness inside of you. There are so many things that you can also do with yourself. So use your talent for the betterment, for change of for your nation, not just to cause trouble. If you have the energy, the energy to to create or to set protests, you understand? You should have the energy also to do something great for your nation. And your role also is lead by example. Lead by example, show confidence, love, and value in everything you do. Whatever you find yourself doing, put your heart into it, put your strength into it, and you're gonna be better in everything you do. Host, kindly bring the global president up, please, as we are trying to run up. Um, Host, bring the global president up, please. All right. So lead by example, show confidence, love, and value in everything that you do is very, very, very important. Uh, Before we close, I think the global president is in the studio, and he wants to add his voice to what we are sharing before we close. Host, kindly bring the global presidents of global presidents. You are welcome. So great to have you in the studio today. Uh, we are here holding on for the 001 and 002 Genuine Love Revolution. Um, Host kindly bring the global presence up as we are rounding up. Host kindly bring global presence up. Okay, as the host is preparing to bring the global presence up, uh, we are talking about self-love and self-worth today in global clusters and today's meeting, Genuine Love Revolution. Yeah, global president, uh, we are about
Yeah,
to kind
let me
of
take it.
go on, sir.
Wow,
Thank
that is amazing program. The Genuine Love Revolution has come to stay, and it's a great one to have. You speak of so many things here, and it's really, really very, very powerful to see how you spoke about the vision of the global clusters and how we have been doing what we are doing to ensure that everyone on earth, join this great movement. The place of genuine love, starts with yourself. You need to love yourself because we cannot talk about a revolution and action to take love to the next level without you loving yourself. How do you care for your body? What do you take in? You understand? Do you really monitor the kind of food you eat? Do you monitor the kind of drink you take? Do you monitor how do you pamper yourself? You know, my mom has been telling me you need to take care of yourself, you need to pamper yourself, you need to do this. You understand? And it's very, very important for everyone listening that you need to actually really love yourself. You understand? It's very, very important. We cannot talk about genuine love if there is no self love. And because it is the abundance of self love that you have for yourself, the way you take care of yourself, the way you look, the way you appear, you understand, that will now determine, you know, so many things. Because number one, when people see that you take care of yourself, they see you and they smile. Today, um, um, when I show up some places, they say, "Wow, we like the way you look." You understand what I'm trying to say? So, the way I look is the way I decided to take care of myself. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, it's very, very important that every Plusterians and non-Plusterians take care of themselves. Don't take drugs. Don't destroy your life with drugs. Drugs destroys. You understand? Don't watch what you take. You understand? In as much as people want to take alcohol, we cannot say maybe you shouldn't take it. But in my mother's son, they say in what too much, like learn when to stop, learn when to take small, and learn when to detox. You understand? Learn when to flush your system. You understand? That is love. You know, I'll be dwelling more of you loving yourself is very, very important. You can see that what we have is iPhone. We don't have we phone. You understand? iPhone. It's sent a signal. I first. Because the truth of the matter is that the reason why we make the currency three here is because we see that it's three is always a significant number. You understand? The place of knowledge, the place of information, and the place of connection. These three things, for you to actually be an embodiment of it, you need for love yourself. You need to give yourself the right love. You need to give yourself the right love. Don't give yourself the wrong love. You understand? Say no to wrong love to yourself. Self love is real. Love yourself. Embrace accurate and quality love for self. It is the abundant. When you have it in abundance, that you can radiate it. When people meet Dr. Michelle, they see it in her. She's an embodiment of love because she radiates it and it shows in her. Even that is keeping her younger. You understand? So you, when you love yourself, it will keep you younger. It will keep you excited. It will, it will even determine how people will love to do things with you. People
Yes.
will, you light up the room. We entered the place yesterday, and the place was very calm before, but we light it up. You understand? And after lighting it up, businesses started exchanging hands. You understand? In the tens of millions. People started talking about multi-million dollars projects and started talking about forming a company, started talking about things. You understand? So it all of these things start from self-love. Remember, you are a product of excitement. Two people were excited when they formed you. They gave something. They were giving it in an exciting mood. You understand? And that is why you must be sensitive to know that because of how you were produced, it's very, very important that you connect to destiny through that means. If you really want to connect to the right destiny, um, the right future that you crave for, the right development that you crave for, you must do it by loving yourself, taking care of yourself, exercise. You know, there are so many ways of exercising right now. It is not just by running on a treadmill alone. You know, you can check some, even moving yourself like this, walking is an exercise. Walking, you walk, you turn your neck, you move your hand like this. The ability to move your hand like this, move your hand, do all of those things. That is loving yourself. Your is the food yourself need to live. You know, treating yourself on a massage once in a blue moon is a good thing. Some of you have not. You say, "Why will I go and waste my money?" It's not waste of money. It's called petting yourself. Learn how to pet yourself. Learn how to take care of yourself. Leave no stone unturned in self-care. The abundance of the way you care for yourself will go a long way in connecting with the kind of breakthrough and open doors you have in your life. Okay, if you want to test me, start caring for yourself. Start doing this care. You will see that it will be so, you will be so conscious that when you see someone not caring for themselves, you start talking to them and say, see, you need to do this. You need to deworm. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to take care of yourself. You need to barb. You need to shave. You need to look good. You need to wear nice clothes. They are your clothes. All of, and that was why I said, be conscious of the way you appear to talk to people. All these clothes, are they not your clothes? Wear them. You can wear native anytime. You can wear agbada anytime. You can, they are your clothes. It's not, oh, when they are having special occasion, that is when I can wear this. I don't do that. I wear clothes, and on Monday I can wear my agbada. Yeah, take care of myself. You understand? You know, I dress, I dress prepared. Like this, if you want me to see the president, I can see the president like this. I can see the governor like this. I can see anybody. Even if Dangote want to see me now, I'm ready. Even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to see me now, I'm ready. I'm always ready. I'm dressed ready. You must be like that. You must. You want me to talk to them? Yes, ma'am. It's Can You Love Revolution? No. Let's have the 001. Okay. Let's put it there. Oh,
Welcome, ma.
hi everyone. How you
Yes,
guys doing?
good. It's genuine love
I'm
revolution.
hoping somehow that what has been discussed by Dr. Botmas, I hope that it resonates. I hope that what you learned today, you do today, because some people don't do that. There is a real theory that one can age backwards. And that theory has to do with the real basics. Drinking water, very, very important. Eating more fruits and vegetables than eating meat. Um, what are some other basics? Taking a minimum out of 24 hours. And by the way, just because your last name is Dan Goldie or your last name is Trump does not mean you can get more than 24 hours. So, can you imagine? God Himself created an even playing field. So, taking 1 hour a day to exercise, and you can pray and exercise at the same time if you want to. You can do this, whether you are Buddhist, Muslim, Christian, Jewish. It's essentially important. Um, I'm just coming from my self care day where once, one day out of the week, I make it a point to have a massage, to do a facial, to check all of my vital body parts. And I'm just thanking God that I did listen to my mother, my father, my aunt, who's 98 years old. She actually looks like she's 70. Trust me. She also embedded this basic information that we're trying to make you understand, even though we're living now in the new norm. It will never go away. Your vessel, your body, the physical you must be aligned to the universe. So it doesn't make a difference whether you're male or female, whether you're in Nigeria, you're out of Nigeria, you're in China, you're in Russia, you're in the US. It does not make a difference. What Dr. Botmas is trying to share. Also, the universe, there are laws of attraction. Your frequency is a part of your well being. And of course, anyone knows and can analyze the difference between someone who is a happy go lucky, not meaning a foolish person, but a happy, joyful person, than somebody who's not. So we're going to leave you on that note to be a better you. Um, the whole idea of the global cluster is each and every day is that you take away the best practices. So, yes, love starts with you first. And if you have to do affirmations in the morning, something as simple as you wake up, as you pray, and you tell God, thank you for you, simple, it works. So, I'm going to let Dr. Botmas end this. And sorry, where we are, it's raining.
All right. Um, think you've had from the 001 mind surgery revolution of the global cluster. So let's hear from Cluster Maria, Oluwafemi. Can we hear from you? What's your take on today's call? Genuine Love Revolution. Maria,
It's raining.
hello? Hello?
I talked to your PA today, too. It's the network.
Maria, are you there?
Yes,
All right. What can you say about today's lecture?
yes. My
Genuine Love
take
Revolution.
today, yes, it's very good to take care of yourselves and to be exercise and at least sometimes to give yourself a treat. Yes. So it's very good. Yes, I can. I really appreciate the today lecture. Yes, it's very interesting.
Actually, when's the last time she gave herself a treat?
When was the last time you gave yourself a treat?
Uh, wow.
See,
Ah, it's been a while.
see, I can tell. Tell her I'm laughing. Tell her.
Well,
Although
Michelle is
had a
like,
mind surgery, I could tell she has not, but she needs to do that today. Even if she decides that, let's say something as simple, if you want to light a candle, your favorite candle,
All
okay?
right.
Give yourself a
Yes.
treat. Be nice to
All
yourself.
right.
Let's say you go out and buy your favorite lotion, okay?
All
Or your
right. All
favorite
right,
hair
ma.
cream, or something that you love. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink. Okay. You know what
Yes.
I did 2 days ago? I changed my bedroom and I brought a pink duvet, pink sheet, pink pillowcases, and I haven't done that in years, and it made me so happy because I
Wow.
too love pink, and I'm so excited. The duvet has only been on the bed for like 2 days, and I'm just playful again. I feel like I'm like 16 years old again. So go ahead and treat yourself to something pink, even if it's pink lipstick. Okay.
All right, ma.
All right. Take care.
okay, thank you
All right,
very
ma.
much.
Thank you, ma. Yeah.
Thank you, OO Mind Surgery. Thank you, Maria. Let's have Olabisi speak to us. What's your take on today's genuine love revolution? What's your own take, Olabisi?
Good evening, everyone.
Excellent evening
Sorry,
to you,
my
man.
network was fluctuating, but thank you, the facilitator, for this great enlightenment. I really, I really have some perspective also that I was like, wow. So, what my take is self-worth. You have to value yourself irrespective of your
Mm-hmm.
language. I think that thought into my brain, like, wow. So I have to
Mm-hmm.
just value myself irrespective of what is going around you.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to build myself like Madam Miriam has said also, she said you should give yourself a treat also. So I think today's mindset, today's genuine love was really something I think I actually appreciated. I joined life. And this for the first time I'm joining life actually. So and it's about me giving myself
All
the
right.
truth.
The
And it's
first time
also
you're
about
telling
I
joining the
can build.
intellectual movement. Yep.
Yes, I do watch it on YouTube, but I don't used to have opportunity to join live. And I
Mm.
also learned, okay, I can't lead others if I did not value myself, if I did not love myself. I won't be able to love others. I won't be able to build a
Excellent.
nation, build anything without loving myself. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. And thanks to the facilitator. You really did a good job. Thank you, sir.
Amazing. 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 You see, um, it's a no-brainer. Self-love will be battles the love of our nation. Because imagine I'm producing love. She's producing love. You are producing love. She is producing love. Everybody is producing love. They are generating love from their within. You understand? So, which means love will be everywhere. So, in giving something to each other, it will mean that we're giving out love to one another. And every attribute that love holds, that is what it means. That is what it means. So let us engage in self care and self love. It's a no brainer, it's the real deal. The real deal is self love. Imagine everybody looking like big man. You understand? Even wear your best of your best, high on it, look good. People should say, are you going somewhere? You know, I just want to be myself. There's a hope. And when you start dressing like that, people will start, you know, do you know that I've attended parties that I don't even have invites, and they will allow us in, even big events, you will attend without invite because of the way you look.
And act.
Mhm. And
But you have to love.
yes,
And when you look and act.
yes, you look and you act at the same time. The way your action, the way you act, it really, really goes. a long way, really, really goes a long way. So, having said that, we want to draw the curtain here today, and we want to tell everyone to um, join our meeting tomorrow. We have the ARE concept, a Greek real estate and export concept, from 12 to 1 tomorrow. In the evening tomorrow, we have Accurate Connection by Mommy Collect in the evening, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we are super excited about a new concept, Grad to Great concept. Grad to Great. Grad to Great is a concept, is a newly born concept from the global clusters to engage meaningfully all high school and university graduates, all high school graduate and university graduates. Grad to Great is, we're going to be sharing the concept notes shortly, and we will equally use it to engage all the youth core, NYSA core, you know, National Youth Service Corps of Nigeria. What every student do to start their father's land. While they're doing that, we want to prepare them for a global war. You understand? You know, it's gonna be very, very, very great. So, having said that, I want to ask, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives the right power, accurate information, because that is the bridge between where you are and where you ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom you are connected to determine what you collect. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the first instant monetization social media platform. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. Proudly Nigeria, proudly Africa. And to join, you need a one-time lifetime, 61,000 naira. You enjoy the London Tea Career Institute course, and a lifetime membership for lifetime mentorship and so many other knowledge, information, and connection. Or as a vendor that want to sell in the community, a one-time lifetime, 81,000 naira with a business mini MBA course or a business analysis or a cybersecurity course from London to Career Institute. So you can download the app on Play Store, or you go to on your iPhone, you can go to, or any of your Apple gadgets, you can actually go to the Safari and type www.theglobalclusters.org. It's spelled TheGlobalClusters.org. So, having said that, share this video. If you are watching this video for the first time, let's hear your commission, your submission towards the Genuine Love Revolution. Great shout out to the 001 Genuine Love Revolution, the person of Ambassador Olayinka Afolabi, and the 002 Cluster Cyprian Nwanko, for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. And for our great anchor, my PA, that is Cluster Oluwashi Udushagu. Thanks for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. Also, the 001 review cluster of the global cluster. I want to appreciate everyone that have joined us today, and I want to say thank you, Cluster and Tennessee, for supporting this great vision, you know, selflessly. God bless you, and have a wonderful and a fruitful evening. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.